Alright guys, we're here today because we have a clogged sink, and obviously we want to get it unclogged so we can do the dishes, wash our hands, things like that. It's going to cause a real problem if your sink is clogged. Now there's a few main reasons why this happens, usually because of food, other objects getting clogged up in the draining system, which seems very complicated. But that's not as complicated as it actually seems. A few easy steps will help us clear our sink, get us back to normal, save us some money on a plumber. Now if cameraman will step forward, get a good picture of what we're looking at here, the situation. We have a pretty clogged sink, we have some objects in there, we're just doing the dishes and things are clogged up. So first thing, we're going to need to go over a few things that we're going to need to clean the sink, or unclog the sink. Okay, we're going to need a few objects. First, we're going to need a bucket. This will come in handy. Costs $1 at Family Dollar or other dollar stores. It's a 12-quart pail, very useful. I recommend getting one now. We also got CLR, which is a drain unclogger kind of thing, rust blocker, you know, one of those things. But this will come in handy after. We'll pour it down the drain. Give us a little more, get some of that extra crust off the inside of the pipe, which is going to be useful in the long run. Okay, now that we're there, now that we know what we need, we're going to have to take a few steps to looking at the problem. We're going to remove everything that is also in the sink, and we're going to move it, get it out of there. We don't want that in there when we're working on it. We got some nasty stuff here. It's pretty clogged as we can see. This is going to be a problem. It looks dirty. You're going to want to get your hands in there. Hopefully you're not too shy. Okay? But, so now what we're looking at that right there. That's going to be a problem. We're going to take a look at our draining system, see what we got here. We want to take off the right drain, which is this side. So don't take off that one. Wouldn't hurt. I mean, maybe you'll see what's in there. But right now we're looking at this one. So we're going to clear everything out of the underneath the sink. Get it out of here so we can openly move around. Nice, you got that open. So right now, we're all clear of space. Sink's still clogged, so we're going to attempt to take off the bottom of the drain. Now this is where you take your bucket, your 12 quart pail, and stick it right under here. Okay. See how that was done right here? We're going to have to get our hands in here. Take a shot. Okay. We're going to start to loosen these up top. Usually on these, some pipes will be plastic, some will be metal, but mostly in rented houses and things like that, they're going to be plastic, a little cheaper, you know, save them some money in case things do get stuck in the drain. Okay, so we're going to begin to loosen this up. It's going to take a little bit of effort here. A little unscrewing. As you can see, there's starting water to leak out already. That's a bad sign. That means we're pretty clogged up in here. So we're going to loosen it up. Try to get this baby off. Oh yeah, it's stuck. Lots of stuff in here. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Okay, it takes some time, folks. Don't be frightened right away if it doesn't come off. It's not you. Okay, there we go. Let that water seep out a while. We're going to just hold this pipe. Now we're going to take a look. Sink's a little still clogged, which means something's in there really backing up. So we're going to jam our finger down there, a little loosen it up. Up, there we go. Yep, there we go. It's really clogged. Okay. Nice. Take a look at this sink up in here. Okay, what was clogging it, there's a little bit of lettuce and other things stuck in there. Now let's take a look and see what's in our drain here. Oh, see a fork snuck down in there. That's going to cause major problem. You see what happens? It can't go under there, can't go in. Oh, we also got a straw. Straws are very easy to get in the drain. They kink down there. They bend, they fold, but then they create a roadblock for the little chunks of food that may seep down through, which is okay. But we also want to remind us, Many of these rented houses today for young college students don't have those power drains, those
disposal.
garbage disposal. Sorry guys, a little confused there. But most of them don't have garbage disposal, so they don't break up food as easily. But even so, you still get a fork or a straw stuck in there, it's going to cause major problems. Alright, so now we're going to attempt to put this pipe back on. Now that our drain is clear, got a little leeway, got the things out. We can remove our bucket now. As we can see, we got a lot of water in there, some nasty stuff. That's okay. So we're going to attempt to put this back on. You want to make sure to get it on perfectly so no water comes back through when we're starting our drain again. It's okay to sing a little while you're doing this. Relax yourself. Different coping methods. Keep turning, make sure it's real tight on there. We don't want any leaks or else it's going to get really nasty down here, which is not what we want. Okay? Now that we're screwed on tightly, seems alright. A little shaky there. Alright, we're going to put the bucket back under here just in case more water falls out. Okay, now we're going to attempt to run the water again. Let's get a good look here. Bring it on in. So, start the water. There's still a little food in here. We want to make sure that doesn't go in there. A few things are alright. Just to test, see if it goes down. Looks like it's going down pretty smoothly. No leaks as we can see. We can remove our bucket. Leave that out. We'll throw that out later. Okay, now that our drain is running smoothly, we're good to go. Put the stuff back under the sink. Now, important part of the process is putting a little bit of drain cleaner down. And we'll do this just a little bit's fine. We'll run this through. We'll clean out the drain a little more, make sure everything's alright. So, take a dab. Dab of this, and then maybe a swig. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Pour a little down there. You know, just a little bit. That will really give it a smoother feel inside the pipes, which is good. Put that under there. We'll keep our bucket. We'll throw that out later. Close it up. Okay. So a few things we've learned today are to make sure to not get anything stuck down your drain that might potentially clog it. But we also should not be worried if those things do get down there, because relatively it's an easy fix to unscrew a few pipes. Just need to make sure to have a bucket that costs about $1, as we said, which you should always have in your house. That will save you some leaks, some water damage, anything like that. Also, a drain cleaner that you can pour down the drain here and there if it's really clogged. You can use this drain cleaner on just about anything, showers, sinks, things like that, that might also be running a little slow. So it's a very useful item. It'll run you about $3 at any local hardware store. Okay, so another thing is just make sure that you have those few things. Do not get frustrated or worried if you have a little clog in your sink. And yes, you should be fine. A few easy steps and you will take care of this problem and be back to cleaning your dishes, washing your hands like a normal person. Thank you. I'll be